I just want to say hello to all my Alabama fans, all the college football fans, whoever you are watching this video. This video is about the improvement of the Alabama offense, the drastic improvement of Tommy Rees play calling, Jalen Milroe being more comfortable and becoming the quarterback at Alabama this year. And when did it change? When did everybody realize, like, oh, Jalen Milroe is the guy? Now, before I get into how much it improved, I'm an Alabama fan, and if you've been watching my page, especially through fall camp and things like that, we all know I was on the Ty Simpson train. Ty Simpson is a quarterback. That's what I thought before the season started. That's what I thought after Bryce Young left it. I thought it was the Ty Simpson era. Now, when I posted my YouTube videos talking about this, it was an active quarterback battle, and people was talking like, "Oh no, it ain't." Nick Saban is doing smoke screens. This is what he do. No, it was an active quarterback battle, and I always go to the quote he said when he said, "Quarterbacks are throwing passes, making plays, throwing picks, whatever they're doing in fall camp, and they're turning around, looking at the coaches, trying to see if I did something wrong, if I did something right. What are they saying? What are they saying? You don't say stuff like that unless it's true. You know what I'm saying? That's not a smoke screen. That it was true. It was a quarterback competition, and when I made the video, I said somebody needs to separate. Now, I wanted Ty Simpson. I felt like Ty Simpson was the best quarterback as far as throwing the ball, and he's athletic as well. No, he's not as athletic as Jalen Milroe. Never said he was. But I thought because the Tommy Rees are coming over there and they told we just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. I'm thinking we going to run one of those Greg McElroy, A.J. McCarron, like just hand the ball off, and throw it when you need to. That's what I thought. And I thought Ty Simpson was the best option for that. That's me personally. But people were talking about all three quarterbacks, even Tyler. And at the time, we didn't know who the quarterback was going to be. Came out, and I said, I don't give a damn who it is. If Kool-Aid is the best dude back there to throw a football, put him on offense and defense. I am an Alabama fan. I'm not. This is the problem with Alabama fans right now, and this is what I learned over the years. We win so much, and we have so much success that we divide each other. I've never sat here and said Jalen Milroe was trash. I never said that he could not, he's not capable, he don't have the intangibles. I said as the offense was when the season first started, after that Texas game, I said we need to figure something out. Jalen Milroe did not look good. At the beginning of the season, Jalen Milroe did not look like the quarterback he is today. And if you think he was, you crazy. We all know Jalen Milroe did not look like the quarterback today that he was against Texas. And when the UCF game, the Southern Florida game, Jalen Milroe got benched. They put in Tyler, and then they put in Ty Simpson. I made a video after that game and said I think Ty Simpson should be number one, the number one quarterback. Now, people want to sit here and say a month later, on down the road, go back to that video and say, well, you tripping. You need to delete this. Or you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know football. But at that moment, everybody was sitting here saying, well, I don't know who it's going to be. Maybe we should play Tyler. People were saying that. So you go to my video a month and some change or a month later and say, what, you wrong. You go to my video after the Kentucky game. No. Show me we had people even like Funny Man. He's popular on YouTube and things like that. He talk about Alabama. He said, this video just randomly came down my Facebook feed. I had to come see if it was real or a skit, man. Okay, I get it now. After all this done happened, of course you get it now. But, and another thing is with the Ty Simpson stuff, you don't know if Ty Simpson's gonna be our quarterback at some point. Y'all going back and forth with me. And like I told y'all, I don't give a damn who it is. I never got on the video and said, man, Jalen Milroe back in the game. When they announced that Jalen Milroe was the starting quarterback, I was happy about that. I don't give a damn who it is. I just thought Ty Simpson personally was the best option as far as quarterback because of how I thought we was going to run the offense and the way we were running the offense at the beginning of the year. Now, y'all going at Ty Simpson acting like people like Mac Jones, like a Bryce Young. Like we got guys in Alabama history who did not play for a few years and was good. So y'all going at Ty Simpson, and everybody said, we just need to hit the portal. He just need to go to the portal. You never know. You never know. Now, and that's just my thing on that. Don't come to me. Show me what y'all was talking about. Jalen Milroe going to beat this guy right here after that South Florida game. And then we can talk about it. So that's just me right there on the Ty Simpson and Jalen Milroe thing, that my video now is getting a lot of views and people telling me what I shouldn't be doing. I don't know football and all this extra stuff. Shut up. Show me you talking about how good Jalen Milroe was and what Jalen Milroe was going to do before that video. Don't come a month later, because I stand on what I said. I thought at that time he was the best for the offense because of how we were running the offense. Now, I'm going to get to the improvements of this team and where it started at. I think the first thing where it started at was Nick Saban. Like I said in the beginning, Nick Saban talked about how the quarterbacks was scared. Well, not, I ain't going to say scared. I'm going to say that it was in the back of their mind. This is a quarterback competition. If I do something wrong today, if I do good tomorrow, I'll be ahead. If I do bad the next day, I'm below. I'm going to move to number 3 on the depth chart. That's how they was feeling, and that's how he was saying it. Now, when we get to the South Florida game, Jalen Milroe gets benched. After that game, when he had a press conference and said Jalen Milroe is our quarterback, I think everything changed right then. And it was because Nick Saban said it. First of all, that gives your quarterback confidence. Oh, I'm the guy. I don't have to look over my shoulder. All I got to do is do my job, and we can just keep going. I don't have to think about it. We're not thinking about putting Ty Simpson do the first team reps this week. We're not letting Tyler do first team reps this week. We are locked in on Jalen Milroe. He said it, and that gave him confidence. Secondly, that gave Tommy Rees a specific quarterback to game plan for. You can game plan for Jalen Milroe now. He wasn't doing that before. He was game planning like, is we doing something where any quarterback that get in will be able to be the guy. We will be able to run our offense with any one of these quarterbacks. When you said Jalen Milroe, now we can do the offense around Jalen Milroe. And that's what happened after that game. Now, the Mississippi Ole Miss game, I think Jalen Milroe played pretty well. I think he played pretty well in the Mississippi State game. I think it all changed with the confidence and the way he played that Texas A&M game. I think that was the game where I said Jalen Milroe, Tommy Rees, they getting it together. That was the very first game where I felt like now we can start talking about Jalen Milroe being the actual quarterback. It's nothing to talk about, because beginning of the year he was timid. It was just all about the deep ball. The offensive line was bad. The whole offense was just not where it needed to be. And I'm not saying Jalen Milroe should have came out there and been lights out, but Jalen Milroe had been there for a few years, so he should. I'm thinking, what did you learn from Bryce Young? Why are you throwing the pick he threw against Texas when he just threw it to double coverage? I'm thinking like his decision making is not there. Throwing the ball outside the numbers, throwing the ball to the sideline. He is either deep ball or run the ball. He dropping snaps. The offensive line is not good. The center is misplacing snaps and snapping the ball early and late, low to the ground. It was all bad. But when that Texas A&M game came, I'm gonna do some clips and show y'all what I'm talking about. The Texas A&M game, the Arkansas game, Tennessee, LSU, Kentucky. That's when we really, really locked in, and it was Jalen Milroe. And I have no problem with saying it's Jalen Milroe. But don't come to me talking now about Ty Simpson when I said Ty Simpson and y'all wasn't saying that. Y'all was like, well, I agree. I think it should be Tyler. And then some people were like, maybe it's Milroe. I had people telling me all of them suck. This is the worst Alabama team since so-and-so. But now Jalen Milroe doing good. People want to tell me, oh, you D-riding. How? I'm an Alabama fan. That's you Alabama fans' problem. Y'all thought that when Ty Simpson did not get the starting job, I was going to sit here and say, Jalen Milroe is a starting quarterback. I'm not rooting for Alabama. I've been an Alabama fan forever. I don't give a damn who at quarterback. Blake Sims, Bryce Young, Mac Jones, whoever it is. I don't give a damn. If Nick Saban put a Benson at quarterback, I'm going to say, damn, we got to see what he going to do. I'm not a Ty Simpson fan. Now, like I am, but I'm a fan of Alabama. Whoever you put out there that you think I told you I'm not going to sit here and go against Nick Saban's judgment. That's what I thought. But for y'all to sit here and think that Jalen Milroe doing good and I'm not going to I'm not gonna praise him for it. Like when I thought Todd Sims was gonna be the quarterback and they announced that Jalen Milroe gonna be the quarterback the first game, and I didn't make a video happy about it. Stop playing. That's Alabama fans' problems. They want to go against each other. They want to fight amongst each other because we've been winning so much. We can't even argue with other teams for real. We want to go at each other. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm an Alabama fan. That is y'all problem. I don't give a damn who out there. I love that Jalen Milroe is doing a great job now. I love it. I would have loved that whoever the hell it was. But his improvement is so drastic right now. I don't think I've ever seen a player improve, especially a quarterback in college, improve as much as he did over this last month and some change. Like, him and Tommy Reese and this offense is just way beyond what I thought it was going to be. And I admit that. The beginning of the year until right now, I had no idea. After that Texas game, I had no idea this was going to happen. No idea. So, let's go to Tommy Reese. Here you go. So, I told y'all the offense itself had improved. And I'm going to do a couple videos, a couple clips and show y'all some plays where Jalen Milroe just changed. His decision making, he improvising, he not just getting ready to run. And then we started running offense towards Jalen Milroe's his best things he can do as far as athleticism. We don't make him sit there and do 4 or 5 reads. We give him 2-3 reads. If it ain't there, improvise. We doing play actions. We letting him run the ball as soon as he snap it. Quarterback draws, things like we are letting him be him. We wasn't letting him be him at the beginning of the year. And I give Tom Reese a lot of credit for that because the play caller, and he even said it himself. During the Kentucky game, they said, Tom Reese said, these plays that we running today wasn't here 2-3 weeks ago. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all acting like y'all knew everything, but you didn't. Because the plays that they running out wasn't even there when we was over there talking about who the quarterback was going to be. Once they locked in on that, Tommy Reese, and I feel like Nick Saban was a big part of this too because Nick Saban let Tommy Reese do the offense. Just let him do the offense. I know you want to go old school and all this, but you have to add something because Jalen Milroe is a unique quarterback. He can run. He's athletic as hell. He's big as hell. He's running people over. That gained his confidence. It did. When Tommy Reese locked in on Jalen Milroe, that was it. And that's why I said, I'm going to show y'all some of these clips, and it's going to be, and I wish I had the entire game film so I could show y'all different plays of where he wasn't doing this, and now he's doing it. But the offense changed. I think it locked in the Texas A&M game all the way beyond. I think this was a game right here, and I told y'all this. And we knew that Jalen Milroe could do this. We knew he could drop back and throw the ball as deep as possible. That was him. But he had a few plays in this game where, and then I think Jermaine Burton, this is the Jermaine Burton game as well. He was dropping back and he was reading coverages. That's what I believe. Now, like I said, I'm gonna show you this play and I'm gonna show you another play where he threw it deep, and this was a very good throw because he was covered. Now, this play to Isaiah Bunn. He dropped back, read, look over, that's perfect. That is perfect. That is a perfect pass. Now, it was the confidence that I'm talking about. We knew he could do this right here, but it was the confidence. If you've been watching Alabama football, especially at the beginning of the year, Jalen Milroe had spurts of confidence. It was different spurts of, okay, I feel good. Then he make a mistake, it's like, damn, Ty Simpson might come in, Butler might come in. Who knows? But I'm going to show y'all the next play with Jermaine Burton. When he threw the ball to the corner of the end zone, it was things that Jalen Milroe was not doing. If you were watching Alabama football, that certain things you appreciate so much now because I didn't think it was going to happen. I really didn't. One of my favorite ones. Now, of course, we still, I told y'all in this earlier, the snaps was a problem. The offensive line was a problem. If you look, Jalen Milroe has dropped another snap. That was a problem we had going on. I don't think he do it as much now, but the offensive line, the stunt that we do not do the pre-snap thing. Now, I was talking about the last few games. It might happen again, who knows? But they really improved on it. Now, Jalen Milroe sat back here and read his reads and made a very, very good throw while he was getting pressured. This wasn't happening. It wasn't a consistent thing. I'm telling you, I got speechless. I got speechless through this run of Texas A&M and Tennessee and things like that. It was just the confidence of him and Tommy Reese getting plays for him. Things across the middle. We weren't really getting things across the middle. It was a deep, or he was trying to throw it short to the sideline and stare somebody down. This play right here, I was like, damn, that's an improvement. Next two plays, you got Jermaine Burton again. Just throw it as deep as you can back there. Play fake, standing there, throw the ball. Throw it, lunch it. Jermaine Burton made a very good catch right here. And then the very next play, he threw the ball through the middle of Jermaine Burton. You just start sensing that, okay, it feel right now. It feel right. We wasn't getting the ball to our playmakers and things like that. People weren't even having no catches for real. But they're doing things now that is helping Jalen Milroe be the best quarterback he can be. We wasn't doing that at first. When you throw the ball to the sideline, to the pylon to Jermaine Burton, then you throw it deep to him, then you throw it through the middle to him. You're doing plays that help him. Not too many reads, and when you get in trouble, make the right decision. Don't go out there and try to be Superman. Make the right decision. Jalen Milroe is not throwing the ball out of bounds. He's getting on the ground. If somebody come here, get on the ground. He wasn't doing that at first. So that's the improvements I was seeing. Now we can go to different games to where it just started getting colossal after this. Play designs became better. Prentice, this is a very good route, and I love the way he stood right there, knew the pressure was coming, and threw a perfect ball. Tommy Reese had began to really show his talents with his offense. I feel like Nick Saban told him, like, okay, you got Jalen Milroe, he the guy, do your offense. Do your offense. And like I said, from the Texas A&M game to now, it's just been a drastic change. Totally. He came in, showed like he was going in, go right back up. He killed the defense, killed the entire defense. Now, we know Jalen Milroe can do this, but it's different passes that I'm going to show you to where I was like, damn, Jalen Milroe throwing it to the sidelines. He's throwing it on time. He's putting, a touch on footballs now. Like I said, if you thought he was going to be like this, I give you props. But at the beginning, I did not think so. It's players like this. This is my biggest improvement I've seen from Jalen Milroe, is his pocket presence and finding somebody when nothing is there, and the fact that he's throwing it to the sideline. I was scared of his sideline passes. I was. And even in this game, I was still a little scared because the way, it's not, I don't think it's getting as fast as he can, like putting zip on it. But he started doing it and being confident in doing it. Then he had another play. Then he had to play the night black to where I say he's now putting touch on the ball. He's putting touch on the ball. Look at this. This is touch. This is touch. Just go fall under it and catch the ball. Simple. The play calling, the scheme, the way it looked, it wasn't like this. Then you got another play to Jermaine Burton. One of my favorite plays. Like I said, these are the things I love. Is that he's looking, throwing the ball to the. You need that. That is what you need as a quarterback, to be able to throw the ball to the sideline accurately to your receiver. Now, I'd be a fool to tell you that I thought this was the Jalen Milroe arsenal of throwing it. That is a Bryce Young type read and throw. That is a tight window pass in the red zone. Most quarterbacks that only can run they can only run, you think, and they can't make accurate passes through the middle, things like that. They struggle down here. But this play right here, throwing the ball and zipping it to Burton, was perfect. That is a perfect ball. And like I said, did I think it was going to happen? No, I didn't. Watching the first few games. But like I said, the confidence of getting your quarterback and letting him know you are the guy helps you. And we had to come back in this damn game. We had to come back. We could have really lost this game, and we bounced back. Jalen Milroe was the quarterback, and we bounced back. If we would have played, I think we would have played Tennessee early on in the year, it might have not happened. Might not. And when he's able to do what he's very, very good at, throw the ball deep and throw the short passes and the threat of running, is virtually impossible. As long as he's making the right decisions, it's virtually impossible. So now these big plays, you seeing, they worried about him running. They worried about different things. Not thinking that Texas A&M game, I forgot to say this in the clips, but in the Texas A&M games, they was coming up. They was forcing him to throw the ball, and he was throwing the ball. So now defense is saying, like, damn, he done improved throwing the ball. Tom Reese doing good things as far as getting him the right reads and things like that. Now it's nothing what are you going to take? What are you going to let him do? You don't want to let him run when you got the spy on him because he's faster than your linebacker or your defensive end, whoever's spying. Then he's throwing the ball short accurately. If he keep throwing the ball accurately, we are going to keep winning games. Then he throw the ball deep. He can throw it as far as he can. And when you're doing things like that, it's nothing you can do. That at the beginning of the year, it wasn't happening like that. But like I said, gradually he has become one of the best quarterbacks in the league because he played against Daniels and played just as good, if not better, than the Heisman candidate at the point. He was like 1 or 2 at the point. Jalen Milroe played just as good. In this LSU game, we had questions. It was LSU got probably the best offense, one of the best offenses in the country. Alabama offense has been improving, but can Alabama offense keep up if the defense is not doing as good? Now, our defense played pretty good in this game. Not great, but you got Jay Daniels, you got Neighbors, they had a great offense. So the question was can Jalen Milroe compete with Daniels? Tommy Reese and Jalen Milroe, they had a perfect game plan. He ran the ball. He threw the ball. He did whatever you want. And you can talk about the LSU defense all you want to. I don't give a damn how good or bad they was. If we did not put up points, there was no way we want to win this game because, like I said, the defense had a hard time. That you got Jaden Daniels, somebody that can throw the ball as far. He can do basically everything that Jalen Milroe is doing. He can do the same thing. Sprint down the field. You got to put a spy on him. He gonna run past the spy. Then you try to blitz him. He gonna throw the ball quickly to one of his playmakers. Things like that. This game right here was probably the exact game where I was like, when we play like this, there's nobody in the country that can beat us. Nobody. Probably one of my favorite Jalen Milroe plays this whole season. That's a Bryce Young type play. That's a Bryce Young type pass. The touch on this pass to get it over Perkins and to get it to Jam Miller on the third down like that, man, that was, like I said, it was a small play, but it was one of my favorite plays from Jalen Milroe. And then when he doing stuff like that and the O-line doing their job, and he's like, okay, I don't see nothing. He's getting out, and you just let him be him. I can say 90% of the quarterbacks in the nation, probably 95, him and Jaden Daniels and probably a few more, that not going to score this touchdown right here. They're not going. The acceleration he had, and you can see it on the. We can't feel it because we're not on the field, but the acceleration right here, look, right there. That is acceleration. Like 30, they trying to tackle him, but the acceleration he has as a runner is insane. So when he can do the passes, he can make those passes to the sideline that he did in this game right here and the previous games to the sideline, deep to on contested catches to Jermaine Burton, throwing the ball out on time is nothing you can do with him, and that's what I'm talking about with him and Tommy Reese. Is it that they have gone levels above where they was when this season first started.